This is the Pantheon. I would like to proudly welcome Mike Boddington, and today we're talking about Calgary's WoodHawk. Welcome to the Pantheon, my brother.
Hey, thank you.
It's an absolute pleasure, man. So we're going to talk about your new album coming out already actually did come out November 1st. Let's get a little bit of a promo. Do we still have the same producer?
Yeah. So it's same producer on it, same recording studio, same band, I guess. So all the core parts are the same. New material though.
And would you say it's like really about the same themes, sorcery, science fiction?
Not at all, actually. So this one took a different turn. There's no sci-fi mention on it, really. The themes are actually about the things that the band has dealt with and struggled with in the last couple of years. So anything from like mental health to friends coming and going, and basically everything that has been on our minds as of late.
Interesting stuff, my brother. So, I guess knowing like what's your favorite chord or note like on the album?
Well, there's a handful of certain songs that have the same chord. I'm not gonna lie, but pretty much just the biggest, fattest, like open note on there, I think, is probably what gets me going for the album.
Right on, man. So, what's been your favorite piece of gear to use on Violent Nature?
For me personally, for bass, my favorite will always be my standard setup, the Rickenbacker bass and orange amplifier. But I guess my favorite thing unique to this album would be a handful of Union pedals. To Union transistor, what are they called? Anyways, we got these cool pedals that are like replicas of a whole bunch of songs that you'd be familiar with when you see the pedal names on them. I'm fortunate enough to have basically the demo set of all of these at my disposal at the recording studio. So we tracked a ton of different tones, different bass tones, all throughout this album using mainly those pedals.
That's excellent, man. I'm looking forward to getting a copy of this album. From what I've heard, it sounds really, really good, and I'm sure that the audience listening will definitely enjoy what's coming up. So, got some fun questions here, and a little bit of serious one here. Knowing how little financial returns are, what keeps your band motivated?
Always the next opportunity, really. Obviously, we try our hardest to keep going financially through this, but as you know, it doesn't pay too well. I don't think any Canadian band gets paid what they should, but either way, basically just being able to do this, getting to the next gig, playing shows for people who want nothing more than just to hear music. I can't appreciate that enough. So I'm glad that there's people who want to listen to WoodHawk. That makes me pretty stoked when I go to a show and there's people who already know the songs. So it blows my mind every time. But basically just the opportunity of being able to do this. That's what I'm satisfied by.
So you guys are really, really awesome. Like getting back to like your Beyond the Sun, which I imagine is your WoodHawk's first album ever, and this being Violent Nature is your second, if I'm correct.
Yes, that's right.
So, like, you guys have been around, like, you got a Participant Award 2013, 2014. Fucking awesome. You guys played with Airborne. You guys are definitely, you're a band to be talked about.
Yeah, thank you.
So, for fun here, what would you say, like, for music-wise, and I like to think, beyond the scope and like in a multiverse, like what do you think if Black Sabbath, Judas Priest, and Led Zeppelin started today? How do you think they would be received by today's culture?
I guess that depends if they already have their lasting legacy, or if that's
They're
part of the puzzle.
Today.
So
how do you think like culture then, like would be like culture today? Like, how do you think?
It's hard to say. Like any cool new band will create their own sounds that build off of the one before it. So it's hard to say where they would fit in if they hadn't already done that. Because basically, like the genre that WoodHawk fits into now, that exists because of these bands. We can only contribute to it, but we can't recreate that. It's already done. So I don't know. Like if they would be iconic, it might be. But I feel like maybe with just the availability of music online and everything, that they would probably just fit in right with these other bands. Like I think they would have a rough start.
Oh yeah, I think they would too. But you think about bands like Metallica and Anthrax. Like if they started out today instead of the '80s, what kind of a difference would it be hearing "Kill 'Em All" for the very first time in 2019 instead of 1981? I like to think beyond the scope. It's interesting to see like how things would be. Like what if you guys started in the '80s?
Yeah, that's a good question too. I have no idea.
Yeah, always like to see. Like,
it'd be cool.
It would be. It would be. So, what kind of tours have we got coming up here for WoodHawk? I understand. I believe we have one coming up in Edmonton. Tell us about it.
Actually, we don't really have anything on the books for Edmonton. We had something that was coming up, but unfortunately it didn't work out. So.
Oh, is that the Gone Cosmic?
That's in Calgary, actually.
Oh, excellent.
This Friday at the Palomino, we're playing with Gone Cosmic and Flashback. So that's our official album release party for the band. So the album became available, released everywhere November 1st, and then this Friday, November 8th, is when we're actually performing the songs for everyone.
Excellent. And the album, as usual, can be bought on woodhawk.bandcamp.com. Is there anywhere else we can find it, especially on most digital platforms?
If you're looking for physical copies, we also have a website. It's woodhawkriffs.com, RIFFS. So Bandcamp and the website where you can get CDs and vinyl, but if you want to hear it digitally, you can find it basically anywhere. It's on Spotify, it's on Google Play, Apple Music, even on YouTube. The whole album's live on YouTube now, so if you want to check it out there, you can too.
Excellent, Mike. Well, shout out to Turner and Kevin. Well, Mike, it's been an absolute pleasure having you here tonight on the Pantheon. Keep making great music. Keep kicking ass. Horns high!